Okay, so let's dive right in. The 78th Tony Award nominations just dropped. Big buzz.
Yeah, definitely. And we're here to give you the quick rundown, kind of hit the highlights so you feel totally up to speed.
Exactly. Think of it as your, like, cheat sheet for Broadway's big night.
And first thing, it's kind of striking, isn't it? How many big Hollywood names are hitting the boards this season?
Oh, absolutely. It says something about, the pull of live theater.
For sure.
Yeah?
Like George Clooney in Good Night and Good Luck.
Yeah, that's a big one. Makes you think about that switch, screen versus live audience. Very different energy.
Totally. And then you've got Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal doing Othello. I mean, wow.
Right. That pairing alone, the anticipation must be huge.
Uh-huh. And speaking of star power, we're seeing Succession actors making waves too,
Right. Sarah Snook is in The Picture of Dorian Gray.
which is such a different kind of role for her, isn't it? Intense, but in a new way.
Definitely. And Kieran Culkin tackling Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yeah, that dialogue.
Yeah.
It's sharp. It'll be interesting to see how, their screen work plays against the stage demands.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit. The part I always find fascinating, best new musical.
Huh? Always some interesting stuff there.
First up, Operation Mincemeat. Sounds intriguing, billed as a clever British comedy. What makes a musical comedy really work, you think?
Well, it often comes down to a really sharp book.
Hmm.
Witty lines, but also music that actually helps the jokes land.
Right. Timing is key.
Exactly. And performances that lean into the fun
Hmm.
without losing, like, the heart of it. A quirky premise helps too.
Okay, then a total change of pace. Maybe happy ending.
Huh.
A robot love story.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of out there, right? But that's what's cool.
So what kind of stories can you even tell with, like, robot characters in a musical?
Well, it opens up exploring themes like connection, what it means to be human, maybe love and loss, but from this really fresh angle.
The music could be fascinating, too. How do you score robot emotions?
Exactly. Lots of creative potential there.
And the third one, Buena Vista Social Club. That feels me for the Tonys.
Nope. Definitely feels right. Big stage for a big night.
And who's hosting?
The very, very talented Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Tony winner herself, Oscar nominee. She gets it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Having someone with that kind of pedigree, that artistry, hosting, it just adds something.
Totally elevates it. Okay, so wrapping up our quick deep dive here. It feels like a really interesting mix this year.
Yeah, it really does. You've got the Hollywood star power we talked about,
Yeah.
but also these really innovative sounding new musicals.
A real snapshot of what's happening on Broadway right now and the range of stories being told.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Lots
yeah.
of creativity on display.
So if you're looking for maybe your next theater trip or just curious, definitely dig into some of these nominees, the shows, the performers.
Yeah, might find a new favorite.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? With this
Yeah.
particular group of nominees, what kinds of stories and performances are really hitting home right now? What's resonating?
That's a great question to ponder. What does this specific mix say about, well,